Today's video, we're going to do another Ravonna Renslayer deck. A big shout out to our good friend Krakenol. He's got this pretty sweet deck over on Twitter. If you are not already following him, make sure to do that. I've known Kraken for a while. Very smart, knowledgeable player in many games. Also tends to have dope collections in everything he does. So let's check out this deck. So this is a Ravonna Patriot type build. Obviously you got Mystique to potentially copy Patriot. You've also got your Iron Man in there to be copied as well. You've got Wolfsbane just because it helps with the Ravonna, or gets helped by the Ravonna. Same with White Tiger. You've got Absorbing Man because you've got Brood in here, which also can benefit from your Patriot. Doom also benefits from your Patriot. Shadow King potentially can be replaced. In his tweet, he actually mentioned replacing Shadow King for Forge. In the first version of this deck that we're going to run through, I'm actually going to replace Zola with Forge, only because when I first saw this, I was wondering how often you were going to use Zola and get something that you felt really, really good about. So for now, I'm going to start off that way. Absorbing Man can copy Brood. There's some options here, so I want to try this out, give it a ride. So let's jump in and see how it does. We start off with a lot of high cards, or 3+, I guess isn't necessarily high, but Patriot's nice. Getting Brood early can be nice. Baxter. There's our Ravonna. We'll probably put Ravonna into the same lane as Quinjet. This is probably going to be a Loki Collector situation, so hopefully we can get our Shadow King for the Collector. Let's get Ravonna over on the left like we talked about. Yeah, this is... They have not got their Collector yet, though. 4, we can Iron Man. All right, so we like Iron Man, and let's go ahead and put Iron Man mid, and then I think we're actually going to Mystique, Patriot, and then we'll see. Actually, next turn we'll Mystique and Brood. So there's their Loki. They're going to be like, what is all this Patriot nonsense? Though if they get an Iron Man, that would be really nice. Okay, yeah. So this is really, we've got a pretty good setup here. I think we're going to do this, and then on 6, we'll Absorbing Man Patriot. So I feel pretty good about this. I like the setup. The Patriot, we could White. No, we don't want a White Tiger, I don't think. We've got the option to potentially White Tiger and Absorbing Man too, but I don't think that's not going to be as good. All right, let's Absorbing Man. And then we've got our Patriot. So we're just going to go ahead and let this all play out as is. I'll give up left. We'll play for these two. Already snapped. But I think that's about as good as I can get here. Ravonna definitely coming in clutch, assuming that I can still try to pull this off. They might already know I have a Patriot coming, so we'll see. All right, so they've got an Iron Man mid. That's huge. Blue Marvel, which is really nice. Snow Guard. We're going to Absorbing Man mid. Look at this 12, 24 plus the Patriot puts everything over the top. All right, love it. Love it, love it, love it. That was a great play. I think this is exactly how you want that this deck to sort of play out. Don't love Savage Land. Nothing we can play first turn. Iceman to the Absorbing Man. That hurts. Rickety, which is terrible. Oh, they've got a Snow Guard. What? Is this a C2? Super Flow. I guess that helps a little. Goodness gracious. Go ahead and Ravonna left. I mean, talk about lack of locations to play. Okay, that's interesting. But we've got our Patriot, so that's not the end of the world. Let's go ahead and do this. And then on 5, we'll... Geez, I don't even know. I mean, we want to get the Patriot and the Mystique out. Yeah, let's do that. They've got a KaZoo. Oh, so is a Zoo, maybe? What's Bear do again? Trigger the effect. So that's just done. Man, rip on. And then, you know, maybe I just play Doom right on the last turn and we'll go from there. I think that covers me decently, right? And it gives me something mid. I'm assuming that, you know, if they don't play something mid here, all right, so yeah, we're all getting destroyed mid unless they... Oh, actually, I could now Brood mid because I think the Hawk makes it so that I don't have any risk of losing my cards here, right? Yeah. So let's do that. That works out hella good. I'll lose right, but I'm okay with that. And we're gonna have a big mid, I think. I think we're sitting pretty here. I think we're sitting pretty. Okay, that's fine. Dig it all. Yeah, I should be solid here. Should be solid. Liking it. Liking it, liking it, liking it. Thumbs up to that one. Central Park. I don't love that, but it could be okay. Forge into Brood isn't bad. All right, let's Forge middle, and then we'll Brood either left or right. The Cable. I could take a Patriot or something, which would be no fun. I don't really care for that. Go ahead and Brood left. Could Absorbing Man right. This looks like it's going to be a Loki Collect, which Squirrels is probably an issue issue for them. They need a lot of playing space. I'm really tempted to snap, to be honest with you, but I'm playing a lot. I'm filling a lot of lanes early. You know what? I can't remember if Wolfsbane was in my hand. I would love to get 2 Wolfsbanes and play them mid. See, now I can't get to their collector, but how many decks? What do they have on? They've got 5 in hand. It was a Forge. I think my best play is Forge into Wolfsbane mid next turn. Let's just Forge for now and see what they do. Let's see, what do they got there? A Devil Dino. All right, so they've got 18. That's huge mid. That's ongoing. That Wolfsbane is going to be 15, which is not enough. But I might be able to still... There's nothing else. I got no Patriots, no Blue Marvels. It's just Wolfsbane mid. And hope we can win left and right. Not enough. Okay. Oh, that was risky. That was risky. I was hoping they didn't have anything crazy left, right. I mean, I thought maybe a Loki play would come out there somewhere, but just enough to take it down. All right, well, it's nice we got a Tinker's Workshop. We don't have anything in our hand that could be played that early. Would have been nice if that was the second location. I could have got the Patriot out a little early. Savage Land with the Raptors, not bad with Patriot. We do have our Mystique. All right, neither of us has been playing anything so far. All right, so let's go ahead and start getting out some of this Patriot love. So they've got a Destroy deck. There's Ravonna. There's Ravonna. I think at this point she's probably not going to do a whole lot for me. Shadow King that Deadpool if I knew where it was later. So that, but I don't know if it's not going to get that big this late. Well, I think the answer is going to end up being, I could play a 3 and Shadow King here, but that's sort of pointless. And then I can play Absorbing Man on Shadow King if I wanted to next turn, which is probably better, to be honest with you. I'll Brood Right, be done with that spot. We'll probably Carnage mid here with their Deadpool. Yeah, I could Shadow King mid. I'm gonna snap. I feel like this is pretty solid. I can get Absorbing Man left, get solid. I take down the Carnage. It's back to a 2. The Null shouldn't be very big if they've got that. Zola, what's that? It's not gonna do anything. Okay, so we do this. They've got 3 cards. One of them is okay. What did they get left? Nada. All right, perfect. Perfect. The Killmonger definitely hurt, but luckily I had enough left to still take it down. Ooh, Space Throne. I don't know if I have anything great for that, to be honest with you. What's my best card? A White Tiger. Let's go ahead and drop this here, and then we'll Brood mid. I don't think I'd want to Brood Right. That puts me in a pretty good spot mid. Uh-oh, that's probably a Green Goblin. Nope, it's a Magic. All right, don't hate it. The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air gives us a Magic to get rid of the Space Throne, which was a terrible location for us anyway. So we definitely want to play Patriot into, I think, Nidavellir to give us just some action there. No Ravonna so far. What is this Iron Lad going to give them? Again, I wish it showed which card that is. X23. All right, so this is a Destroy. Ravonna would be nice, but it only helps me with 2 cards so far. And I'd be passing on a 5/3, which I feel like is a mistake with the Blue Marvel. 6, I can play Ravonna Wolfsbane next turn. So he's got 2 X23s out there. Yeah, I think I want a Ravonna and Wolfsbane. I don't love filling up mid, but I feel like mid's in a pretty good spot. They'd have to commit a lot to make it up there. I'm debating putting Ravonna to the right, though. Take that back. I'm going to put Ravonna left to be flexible if I get Shadow King and maybe play Iron Man and Shadow King right. What do they do there? So a Nimrod. All right, so what's this going to be? Ooh, they've got a Destroyer coming. But that's pretty good play right there. It's a pretty good play, and this is a 9. These, depending where those go, is going to be what it determines the game, I think. So the Destroyer's got to go left or right, and my hope is that these 2 just sort of spread out, or everything goes left. It's sort of my thought. Since it's RNG, I'm not going to snap, but we'll see. See what they get. We'll see what they get, how this all shakes out. A Venom. All right. Wasn't expecting a Venom. So let's see what they've got mid. All right, it's left. Go left, X23. Nice. That's about as good as I could get. And then what do they got? A Killmonger there. I think I'm good to go. Perfect. Perfect. I was thinking a Destroyer was coming. So again, shout out to my buddy Krakenol for this deck. Reminder, he did not have Forge in that. He had Zola instead. It's an interesting mixture of cards. I think that Ravonna still feels a little clunky. I like how it plays here. It might be one of the ones I feel best about. I feel like as far as the higher potential, it's right there with the Cerebro 3 deck that I had the other day. It doesn't feel bad. I'd have to say that this feels pretty solid, and I only played a handful of games with this, and it doesn't feel bad. I mean, it was pretty obvious when I needed to retreat or stay. Had some RNG roll of the dice type situations where I just wouldn't snap. Ended up doing pretty good. A lot of high-end potential. I mean, with the Brood and the Absorbing Man, you do feel like you're filling lanes pretty quickly. Same thing with the Wolfsbane. Sometimes it's like, well, I don't want to miss out on potentially using this now because I'm not going to be able to use it with these cards next turn. So sometimes that hurt a little bit. Maybe I could have played that a little better, a little different. But all in all, like the deck. Go check out Krakenol. Good, smart guy. Twitter. He's typically posting decks on there that he really enjoys. I enjoyed playing this one. Let me know what your thoughts are on this deck and Ravonna Renslayer. Are you finding any Ravonna decks that are really happy go lucky for you? Anything that's sort of dominating, or does it still just feel like, she's okay? Which, again, that's not a bad thing. I think you can't have a banger for every single card that comes out. So I appreciate you making it this far. If you want to help further support the channel, please consider hammering down that like button. Until next time, we hope you have a wonderful day.